So, what kind of support do you get from your family and friends? Do you think that you are crazy? Do they think that you are crazy for wanting to be an entrepreneur? Hi everybody, this is Donna Irvin, and welcome back to my Big Tip Friday. And today, I'm obviously going to be talking about how to deal with unsupportive family and friends. And I know we've all been there at some point or another in our lives. You know very well the family or friend that seems to think what you're doing is a big joke. And typically they'll say things to you like, why don't you get a real job like everybody else? You'll never make any money working online. I have a real job. I make money all the time. Where's your paycheck? Or they'll go, you, an entrepreneur? Yeah, right. I am sure at one point or another you have heard similar comments like this, and the craziness just continues. I mean, the thing is, we all know that family and friends love us and they want to protect us, right? And the thing about this is they're looking out for us, at least most of the time. Now, I say this because although they want to look out what's best for us, what tends to happen is deep down inside, they might be jealous of you. And you're going, why would my family and friends be jealous of me? Well, here's the thing. They're definitely not going to show it to you. They're not going to show you that they're jealous, but deep, deep, deep down inside, they are at some point, because you are doing what you love. You're working to fulfill your goals and dreams. And while they're seeing that in you, they want to have that same thing. And because they may be working at a job that they hate, and they see you doing something you love, there's could be a little bit of resentment and jealousy there. And the thing is, they may feel that if you do become successful as an entrepreneur, now get this is a little twisted, they will not be on your level. And it's going to make them feel a little bit insignificant. It's going to make them feel a little low. And they're going to want to keep you in their cute little comfortable circle. I don't know if you've seen it's kind of a little scenario here. I'll go off course just a second. If you look at ants in nature, okay, and you will see if you put them, and when I was a kid, I did something really strange here. I used to take a little jar and put it in the ground in an ant nest and let the ants go in. I know, I'm crazy, right? But what I noticed with it is with ants, if you've ever taken any mind to how they behave, the other ants will try to crawl up and get out, and you'll see the other ants go and try to get them, pull them back down. That's the same thing that happens within our family. And the funny thing is, I'm not saying that all family is like this, okay? There are those family members and friends who honestly, truly want to see you succeed and move forward, okay? But we have found as entrepreneurs, this is a very common problem that we have. And we need to know how to deal with this should it come our way. So are you ready for a few tips that's going to show you how to deal with all what I like to call family drama, okay? I've had to deal with it, and I know you have too, or you might. So what you want to do is, first of all, if you get a comment from somebody within your family or friend circle that just seems very unsupportive, what you want to do is, first of all, don't seek validation from your family and friends, okay? It's your life, it's your decision. You're the one that's out there building your goals and dreams. They're specific to you and only you. So if you go out there, and I know you might be excited and everything, and you try to seek validation and acceptance from your family and friends, you may not get what you want, okay? So number two is you want to be very understanding of your family and friends. Yes, I know it might be a little difficult sometimes to really have that understanding, especially when you feel like they're not supporting you. And the thing is, there's a couple of reasons that your family and friends might be acting the way they are around you. Is number one, they believe that the only way to support yourself is through an actual job, okay? Because as society, that's what people are used to. We're used to following a certain pattern in life, okay? And if you kind of deviate and go off that pattern, they might feel that that's not going to work for you, okay? And from their perspective, you just basically drove your car right off a cliff. I mean, you're going to take off on another direction, and you may as well just like drown in some water, because they feel that you're doing that. They feel that you're going to end up hurting yourself somehow, and they want to protect you, right? So if you want to be successful, and this is one of the key points, you have to confidently ignore their advice. And I know it may seem hard, because if you love your family and friends, you want to be able to accept their advice, but sometimes you just have to just put up your hands and think to yourself, no, I'm doing what I feel is right for me, okay? And if you follow their advice, 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up where you don't want to be, okay? I mean, look, if they're unhappy in their life and their job, guess what? You go back to what you're doing, you're probably going to be unhappy too. And we all know that common saying as misery loves company, okay? You don't want to be a part of that. So this may sound a little harsh, but I would want to suggest, if you have family and friends that are just kind of unsupportive with you, you need to distance yourself a bit from those people that are causing those negative vibes. I'm not saying that you don't care about them. I'm not saying you need to just totally disconnect and ignore them, but you need to focus on your business, okay? And not all of that drama and other people's issues, because if you take on all that negativity and all that stuff that they're bringing your way, it's just going to make it that much harder to really move forward, okay? And you don't want to do that. So basically, if you can just take a few points from this today and just really keep in mind that they're not used to these kind of mindset that you as entrepreneurs have. They're from a different mindset than maybe you are. Remember, I talked about fixed mindsets and growth mindset. That's kind of the same thing. So that's really what I have for you today. I hope that it's helped. If you do have family members and friends that are unsupportive, I understand where you're coming from. I've been there myself. So there's just a few tips that you can take away from that. And I'm going to close out for now. I'm actually doing this indoors today. I wanted to be outside, but it is actually raining here. It's surprising, because we haven't gotten rain in like forever. So, okay guys, well, you have a really wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon again on my next Big Tip Friday. Take care and have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.